the hell do they pour the beer on the...
Greetings, lad.
Captain! This is sharp enough as it is. This one is sharpened already. Let's talk about the price.
Very well.
You'll convince me with that price. I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Looks like a late one again today.
Why did they want to hang you?
I reckon my face bothered them. More likely they're pissed off I'm not a hypocritical fucker like they are.
And that's a reason for execution?
Unlike the hypocrites in the League of Lords, I'm not ashamed of what I am.
I know they call you Dry Devil.
Aye. They call me a lot of things, laddie. And that's what rankles the Lords. That I'm getting rich at their expense. And that's some fucking fat loot they stole from the king.
So you're on the king's side?
I'm on the side of whoever pays me, lad. And I'll tell you one thing. I've never gone back on my word. My noble word is my oath. Unlike that of bastards like von Bergau or von Rosenborg.
Have you been at war?
Aye. I fought in Moravia, and I'm still the hetman of the royal city of Znaim. You're just a yokel. So you hardly know what's been going on in the kingdom these last few years? Quick! Quick! Ah. Quick! Ah. Go! Go! Quick!
Whoa, whoa.
Ah. God! God! Quick! God!
Kibaszott szarzabálók! Nem kellett volna beleütnöd az orrodat. Picsába! Faszomba! Baszni rá!
God! 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 Go! Go!
No!
Quick!
No!
What? Where'd your baby go? Where'd your baby go, huh? Your baby fall? You got it back. You got it back. You want to... Yeah. Give me that baby. Give me that.
God!
Yeah.
Go!
Mm-hmm.
Quick! Quick! Go!
Oh, whoa.
Quick! 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 Ka! Ja! Go! Go! Quick! Quick! Ja! Ja! Go!
Hey, Goodman.
What's going on? Do you need help?
Thanks for stopping here. My husband, Mikush, hasn't returned from Billany. Me and Vendula are awfully worried about him.
Do you want me to find him?
You do that for me?
Yes. Don't worry. I'll find him. Where do you think I should start? In Billany?
Aye. Ask about him in the tavern. He wears a fine embroidered hat. Everyone will remember him.
Why are you here? In the forest?
We had a big house in Messales. But then Sigismund's mercenaries decided to burn the village to the ground. Mikush, Vendula and me all escaped at the last moment. The others weren't so lucky. It was hell on earth. You can't imagine the terror.
I'm from Scallis. I reckon I can.
You can. I don't know. In any case, we ended up here. At least we had some roof over our heads. But now, I don't even know what'll happen next.
Why did the soldiers attack your village?
Why? Good Lord, such a question. They didn't ask us anything. The worst thing is, the village paid some mercenaries for protection. But they took off the moment they saw horses kicking up dust on the horizon. I'm glad old Svartosh, my father, didn't live to see it. His heart would have burst.
How are you getting along here?
Now, quite miserably. I hope you find my Mikush soon. We won't be able to go on without him.
I'll try and look for him.
Oh, bless you, kind soul. What's your name?
Henry.
Pleased to meet you, good man. I'm Svatova, and that's our daughter, Vendula. I'm so glad you'll help us.
Here, Matt!
Look what I have for you.
I spoke with Svatova. I'll try and find your pa.
Really? Who would have thought there are still such kind people in the world?
My name is Henry.
I'm Vendula. Do you need help with anything?
How's life here?
How do you think? Not so good.
I understand. Being in the forest and all.
What can you do? At least we're alive. If Ma hadn't believed the news that soldiers were approaching the village, we all could have been dead, like the others.
I need to know more about your father.
I don't know how to best describe him. He's a peaceful man who wouldn't even hurt a fly. Well, he's a bit fussier than other men when it comes to dressing. That's a tailor for you.
How does he get along with people?
Usually good. He got into a fight only once, in the tavern. I don't remember
What are you
why.
staring at? What are you
Ma
staring
gave
at?
him an earful that time.
A peaceful man doesn't fight for no reason. Try to remember what happened. It might be important. Maybe someone wanted to get revenge.
Well, when I picked Pa up at the tavern, he was sitting with some friends playing dice. He must have been doing pretty good, because I heard one fella accuse him of being a wizard.
So he might have got into a fight over a dice game.
Lower your voice. Ma doesn't know anything about it. He might have got into a fight only over the dice. But otherwise, he's harmless.
So your ma doesn't know Mikush played dice?
No, and I'm begging you, don't tell her. She'd be even more worried about him.
Why did those soldiers burn down your village exactly? Over a conflict with the local lords, or something like that?
I don't know. The village belongs to the monastery, and the custodian shows up once a year at most.
Get out of here.
Nevertheless is a small
Get out of
village.
here.
Or it was. As far as I recall, it's a place people would leave to find a better life elsewhere. Ma always reminisced about how in her father's time things were different. But that's what old folks always say. I'll be with you.
Go! Quick! Quick! Ja!
Need scissors?
Go!
You gonna give me tisses, huh? No, you gonna give me all them tisses? You don't gonna give me all them tisses? No. You like that, huh? Oh, you want it? Oh. No, puppy. You better tell.
Here you go. Take it. That's bloody deep.
God be with you.
Greetings to you too.
Oh, aye. We didn't have such times when I was young. We shaped them out of clay and played with them. And they were rounded and didn't have any numbers on them.
come here without permission?
Welcome, sir. What can I do for you?
Can I spend the night here?
We're not really equipped for that here.
I'll pay you well if you let me spend the night here every now and then.
But all I have is an old straw mattress, sir.
That's enough for me, and I'll pay you well. Let's agree on a price.
Thanks. And I wish you a peaceful night, sir.
Do you know someone by the name of Mikush?
Who?
Mikush. The fellow with the nice hat. I heard I might find him round here.
I know who you mean, but I never really spoke with him. You'd be better asking the tavern keeper. Take care. Good night.
Good. Don't come back till you learn your manners. Same to you. You're always welcome here, good sir.
A word about the price.
Very well. Aye, that sum will convince me. Happy to be of service.
Who's to me? Good day. Greetings to you as well.
Huh? What? I didn't know Wynn got bones. Winston. Is it like a red rocket? Of course. Gotta document Winston's first boner. You hear that, Toast? Winston had a boner. You hear that, Toast? You hear that, huh? You hear that?
You silly doggy.
What are you doing here?
God bless. What are you whistling for?
What are you doing here?
Were you at the last mass? I didn't see you there.
Just as well. I fell asleep during the sermon.
I'm not surprised. The sermons.
What are you doing here?
If I hear about the woman
Greetings
with
to
10
you.
silver coins one more time, I'll scream.
Maybe we could sneak in some wine next time. That would make it more bearable.
Or just say sorry and not go.
What are you doing here? Come on, then. Show us what you can... Unless you're playing for the first time.
Look, I don't want to put the squeeze on you, but when are you going to pay me back?
What are you doing here?
I promise you'll have it back.
I'm
this
sorry.
time next
Blessings
week.
to you.
I'm not desperate, but you know how it is. It's easy to forget.
Believe me, it keeps me up at night. But I just can't give it back.
What are you doing here?
Drop by and we can talk about it.
Pervert.
No, that's not what I meant.
I know exactly what you meant.
Courage.
You'll get your money back. Don't worry.
We'll see whose side luck is on today.
I'll give you another week.
You shouldn't be bothering us.
They pour the beer on the table. God in heaven. You're seeing this.
It's
What is it?
Phil.
Good morning to you.
Damn it.
What's going on around here?
Nothing much, really. If you're looking for a job, try your luck elsewhere.
I'm looking for one fella. He's named Mikush.
Mikush? Doesn't ring a bell.
They say he wears a fancy hat.
Ah, the Hatter, of course. He's not from around here. He started showing up a few months ago. Just for a few days at a time. Sometimes he'd sleep here.
I hear he made his living as a tailor in the village.
I don't know anything about that. He never offered me his services.
I hear he enjoys a game of dice.
He does indeed. He plays a lot. I noticed that about him.
Is he any good?
You're asking too much of me, my good man. People are always playing dice here. Winning and losing. I can't keep up. Ask Chernik. He's the dice champion here. He'll certainly know more.
See you soon, my friend.
Through again, but then he got 2 1s and a 6.
The dice are falling my way today.
Here it is. All right.
Keep that up and you've got it.
Give me something to eat, thanks.
What a day.
Oh, no. Not good.
Oh, aye. We didn't have such
I
dice
should get
when I was
going.
young. We shaped them out of clay and played with them.
This again.
And they were rounded and didn't have any numbers on them.
Oh, you mutt.
That's what I call a lucky hand.
Here you go. Enjoy your meal.
Why?
That was good. It has to work out sometime.
I'll be right with you. Aye. One beer after another. As usual.
Aha! Well, that's that. A large beer for me.
That's the way it's bloody well done.
There. It looks better already.
I'm at your service, sir. This boat doesn't treat, that's for sure.
I apologise.
Good day, sir.
I'm looking for someone. His name's Mikush.
Mikush? Never heard of him.
I've been told he wears a...
Fancy hat?
Exactly.
I've seen him around here. But I don't see why I should talk to a stranger about another stranger.
The innkeeper told me that you definitely played with Mikush.
Aye. I do like a good game of dice. But I'm not telling you anything else about him.
Why's that?
Because I don't know you. Like me ma always said, never talk to strangers. Come on, let's roll some dice instead.
Listen, Mikush's family is looking for him. His wife and daughter. They're worried about him. They're refugees from Messales, living in a hut in the woods. They've lost everything, now even their provider. Can you live with that on your conscience?
Look, I wouldn't wish ill on anyone. And all right, I do know a bit about him.
Tell me then.
I've known Mikush since the first moment he showed up here to play. Unsurprisingly, the bloke looked like he couldn't count to 5. I thought I'd found an easy mark. But man, was I wrong. He's a great player. And that kind of praise means something coming from me. He knows when to bet everything on the final roll.
So he won a lot?
Aye, for a while. Until his luck ran out. Then he started borrowing. One time he got so desperate, and maybe had a few too many beers, he started going on about his buried fortune in Messales, saying he'd surely pay back anyone who lent him money. Ha!
Did anyone lend him anything?
Aye, and Mikush won everything back.
And did he pay back the money he borrowed?
Of course, every last groschen. He was laughing the whole time, too.
What about that buried fortune of his? Did he ever mention it again?
The next day, he claimed he made it all up, saying he just had too much to drink. Only nobody believed him.
Did anyone seem particularly interested in his fortune? Someone who'd want it for himself, and would go after Mikush because of it?
Everyone was interested in it, but Mikush never talked about it again. Besides, that village is burned to the ground and full of rabble. Messales is an awful mess. That rhymes!
When did you last see Mikush?
A few days ago. He was playing against that hired hand, Drat. Drat lost and didn't have enough money. They left together, and Mikush hasn't shown up since. That's pretty suspicious now that I think about it. That Drat bloke's an odd duck.
What do you mean, odd?
I've heard he's been dealing with some bandits. You'd better have a word with him. But be careful.
Where can I find this Drat?
Somewhere in the village. I reckon he'll be at the farm he works at. Well, technically, because he's a big fella and looks strong, they made him into something like the village catchpole. But to tell you the truth, he's less a catchpole and more just a regular farmhand pretending to be a catchpole.
I'll go have a talk with Drat then. Thanks.
Don't mention it. And if you ever fancy a game, you know where to find me. Oh well. Excuse me.
I apologize.
See you, friend.
You're Drat.
Aye, that's me.
Can I ask you something?
Ask away. But do it fast, I don't have all day.
What do you do for work here?
I'm a hired hand. But not just any hired hand. I'm also the local catchpole, practically the town guard.
Are there any refugees from Messales here in the village?
No. They say everyone was massacred there. If anyone survived it, they must have fled towards Visaka.
Do you know a fella by the name of Mikush?
I don't know any Mikesh.
Knock it off. I hear you left the tavern together. And no one has seen Mikush since.
Oh yeah, that fella. We were heading in the same direction, but then went separate ways. That's all I know.
You certainly know something about Mikush's disappearance, and you should talk.
Should I? Why's that?
You best realise to whom you're speaking, boy. If it were of no importance, a noble such as myself would waste no time with it. So speak.
I apologise, sir. It's not my fault. It was Hanker.
Who's this Hanker woman?
Hanker's not a woman, but a man. We've known each other for years. He was a hired hand in Messalus. Certainly know what happened there. Horror. Not long ago, he came to see me. Said he was the only survivor from the entire village, but I know that wasn't true.
Because you met Mikush?
I thought he'd be quite happy that someone else got away, but he was actually quite upset about it.
So he wasn't happy?
Well, happy, not happy. Hard to say what was going through his head. It seemed to me like it was rubbing him up the wrong way. That Mikush, of all people, survived.
And did you tell him about the buried fortune Mikush talked about in the tavern?
I don't know.
Ah, rubbish. Why would you keep something like that to yourself? It was the talk of the village, and all of a sudden a fella shows up here that knows Mikush. I don't think he even had to talk you into it. Admit it. You told him about it.
Fine, I told him about it. Of course, Hanker wasn't really interested. He was certain Mikush wasn't kidding about burying that fortune there. Then he said he'd like to talk to Mikush and whether I could set up a meeting.
Did he want to ask him about the inheritance?
Probably. It's no wonder. I mean, since they're kin.
Wait, so you're saying he and Mikush were kin?
Something like that.
Something like what?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
Damn it, you have to know. If Hank is your mate you've known for years, then you must know his family.
All right, I didn't actually know him before, but Mikush is Hanker's uncle.
Uncle, you say? His real uncle?
What kind except a real one? Mikush's wife and Hanker's mother are sisters. Or were sisters. Hanker mentioned his ma dying when the village was attacked.
That's horrible.
Indeed. And now you know why I didn't want to pry. Hanker told me to take Mikush outside the village and then he'd meet him there. But he said Mikush couldn't know about him, and he left figuring out how to do that up to me. So I played dice with Mikush. He's damn good, so I had no problem losing a few games. In no time at all, I owed him quite a few groschen. I told him I could pay my debt immediately, but he'd have to come with me to my hiding place. He didn't blink an eye. He's damn trusting, given how things are today. I took him a little way outside the village, told him I was going to take a piss, and then took off. And that's all. I don't know anything else.
Where did you take him? I want the exact location.
Yeah, here, just outside the village, on the way towards Messalus.
Are you trying to lie again, Drat? If he wanted Mikush to tell him where the fortune was buried, I reckon he wouldn't have asked him nicely. And just outside the village isn't exactly the best place to deal with things like that. Unless you want to piss me off, you'll tell me the truth. Now.
All right, fine. It was a bit further away from the village. Actually, it was quite far.
Where were you supposed to take Mikush?
A crossroads by the forest, on the way to Messalus. Actually, almost right by Messalus. A little beyond the woodsman's camp. Just go straight. 2 roads intersect there. It's the only proper crossroads on the way.
What happened at the crossroads? I want the truth.
Well, as I was saying, I took Mikush there and told him I needed to take a piss. Then Hanker jumped out of the woods with some bandits. They grabbed him. He began to scream, but there was no one around to hear him.
And what did you do?
I didn't wait to find out what would happen. I ran.
What did Hanker promise you for bringing Mikush to him?
Nothing. I did it out of friendship.
Are you trying to lie again?
All right. He said he'd give me part of the buried inheritance.
So Hanker wanted to get his hands on that inheritance the whole time?
I reckon so.
It's no wonder. When you're as poor as a church mouse, maybe he was hoping his uncle would share with him.
I agree. I think he had good intentions.
Where might Hanker be now?
I only know what he told me. That he ran off into the forest. So I reckon he's got some kind of shelter there.
How long have you known Hanker? Since you're such good friends.
We go back a long way. As youngsters, we'd beat the shit out of each other in the Merciless Tavern. As it often goes, we ended up becoming friends over a beer, you know? But I haven't seen him since I've been working as a catchpole. Not until now, that is.
Well, if you were such good friends, you must know more than you're telling me.
Maybe. But it's not important.
Every detail is important.
So listen up. Hanker always had one big problem. No woman would have him. He's always said it's because he's not rich. But he's just a hired hand. As if a hired hand can't shag. The stories I could tell.
Get to the point.
Last year, his cousin danced with him at a feast. He was like a new man. He wouldn't stop talking about her. Vendula this, Vendula that. As if he was in love with her. And then, all of a sudden, nothing. He never mentioned her again.
I'm not wasting any more time with you. God only knows what Hanker's done to Mikush, and you're responsible for it. Be ashamed. You sold out an innocent man for a handful of groschen. Sickening.
I'm truly sorry.
Being sorry won't help. You're a snake in the grass. You deserve punishment.
Please, don't tell anyone. No one can find out.
I could keep my mouth closed, but it's going to cost you something.
Here, take this. It's all I have, and don't tell a soul, please.
Nice, lad. Farewell, Drat.
Yes?
Ka! Ka! Go!
Quick!
Ka! Go!
Quick! Quick!
Ka! Go!
Quick!
Go!
Oh, good.
Go! Go! Ka! Quick! Whoa! Show me.
You know, I'm all yours. Come on then.
Thank you, lad. Who knows what they would have done to me?
I was happy to help.
You did more than help. You're my guardian angel. Here, for you. Something to remember me by. And thank you again.
Look what I have for you. Blood. Quite a lot of it, too. Looks like they dragged that poor wretch further. I have to find out where. That must be Mikush's hat. It looks like it fell off when they dragged him into the woods. I have to find out which way they took him. Search. Track. search. What is it, Mutt?
Get my stuff. You being fucked too. That Hanker's a real bastard. Hey,
You'll regret this,
what are you
arsehole.
doing here again?
Show your stuff!
Mercy! Leave me be!
Christ! Fuck me.
Christ. He's on his last legs. Let's have a look then. The burns look ugly, but something tells me they aren't the main problem. The stab wounds are worse. They're red at the edges and are hot to the touch. I think this wound is infected. I ought to do something about it. At the very least, clean and bandage it. Maybe a potion would help him. Something healing. That works fast. The better quality it is, the quicker he'll get better. Maybe some herbs would help him. Medicinal ones. They help with healing. If I place them on his wounds and dress them, he could get some relief. I've seen enough. I think I know how to help him. I'll get him through this. I hope I can act fast enough.
Fuck me. Oh, Christ. Fuck!
What are we gonna do with you? I should clean that wound first. This'll sting a bit.
Ah! That hurts!
The wound is clean. That should stop the pus from forming. I ought to put herbs on that wound. I have just the thing for this.
Ah?
Right. The wound is clean. You should be feeling better soon. I'll give you a healing potion. I'm sure it'll help. This one should do the trick. Drink up. I should bandage it for you. I'll just wrap it tight. There we are. I'll pray for you. At least your soul will get some relief. How does it go again? All praise and glory is yours, Lord our God, for you have called us to serve you in love. Bless Mikush, so that he may bear this illness in union with your son's obedient suffering. Restore him to health, and lead him to glory. We ask this through Christ our Lord. Amen. Amen. That's all. I'm sure he'll pull through. Mikush?
Who are you?
Henry. But that's not important now. What happened here? Why did they torture you?
I buried inheritance. I told Hanka that the only person who knows where our inheritance is buried is Svatava. And then he burned me. So much pain. I told him
where he could find her. My God, he took his men and headed out for her. To the hut. You have to save them. Hurry. I'll follow you. Don't wait for me. Their lives are in danger.
Quick! Go! Go! Ka! Go! Quick! Go! Go!
It's not my fault. That's the decision you're...
Let her go immediately.
Take another step, and I'll slit her throat.
I know what you're after. You want that buried fortune. The inheritance.
What do you know about that? The talk.
Nothing else at all. But if it's only money you want, no one has to die.
Are you yanking my pizzle? I'm really gonna finish her off.
Let her go. We can talk this over. It's not your fault what you've done. You've gone through horrible things.
What could you know about that?
Believe me, I know. You're horribly angry and you can't control yourself. But no one else should suffer because of that. Talk to me. Peacefully.
Peacefully. All right. We'll do it your way.
Praise be to God.
Look, I know it doesn't look good, but I was in the right. The money they hid, it belongs to me. It's my inheritance.
Yours? That's not what I've heard. It's their inheritance.
Lies! All lies! They had no right to take it. From me and my poor mother. My grandfather, Old Sfotosh, was rich. He worked the fields all around Messeris. He built a beautiful house. He had many children, but only 2 daughters made it into adulthood. Svatova and my mother, Ludmila. When he was dying, he fucked my mother over and gave the house and all his money to Svatova and that tailor of hers.
To disinherit his daughter like that is strange, to say the least. Did he have a reason to do that?
Reason? Svatos hated my father. He was just your average poor commoner, but that wasn't good enough for his high and mighty self. Svatova and Mikush got married off in Kutenberg at the Church of St. Peter and Pavel. But did they invite my parents? I was still little, but I remember he treated us like dirt. And not just him. We barely had any proper food to eat. Pa had to go work in the mines at Horsham for a few groschen. He ended up trapped under rubble there. He died a cripple. After that, no one even moved a finger to help us. Not Svatova, not Mikush, no one.
You're damn lucky I came in time to help Mikush. Things might have ended up much worse.
I only wanted justice. Nothing more.
If you felt aggrieved, you should have found another way. Violence solves nothing.
That's the first time I've heard that. You don't exactly look like the type of man that would avoid, say, torturing an enemy. Or am I wrong?
Yes, I've tortured people. I admit it.
So you see.
But the circumstances were different.
That's just a load of bollocks. If you were in my situation, I bet you'd do the same.
Tell me one thing. How did you survive what happened in Messalis?
Dumb fucking luck, I reckon. That band of despicable cutthroats. Once they made their way into the courtyard, all hell broke loose. Tried to defend ourselves, but everyone but me fell. So I fled to save my brother and mother, but it was too late. Everything was burning. I took off running and didn't stop until I was deep in the forest.
No matter what you've done, I must admit, I feel sorry for you. I know well what you went through. Your family? What happened to them?
No one survived. No one was expecting it. Once the soldiers entered the village, there was no escape. Their captain caught his eye on my brother, who worked with me in the courtyard. Franz was barely 15. He didn't stand a chance. I ran out to the fields for Ma, but they got there first. All I could hear was a screaming. And then it stopped. I lost everyone. But Svatova and Mikush didn't.
I'm sorry, but your misfortune gives you no right to harm others.
It's early, time for bed. Time for bed. Yeah. See you tomorrow. Yeah, and don't give me that look. Yeah, that look. Go with that. Alright, good night, guys. Yeah.
How did you join up with the bandits?
My first night out, I slept under a tree. I was starving. So I went out hunting for mushrooms, but then I saw a fire. It was that gang. Captain Loiser was their leader, a big fella. They said they'd let me join if I beat him in a fight. So, I beat him. And they made me their leader.
And what about Loiser?
They buried him in a glade.
I reckon that was no great loss.
I don't know. We didn't really get to know each other.
In any case, you should apologise. You put them through hell.
I won't apologise to anyone. They had a guilty conscience because of what they did to me. If they shared just a bit of their wealth, nothing would have happened to them. But they didn't. They fucked up my life. I'm poor and alone.
Drat told me you were attracted to Vendula.
That's not true.
Don't lie. I hear she danced with you, and you were over the moon.
I wasn't. I just... Not so many girls dance with me.
Because you're just a hired hand?
Well, she's my cousin. So I wasn't head over heels for her or anything. No way. I mean, who want me anyway?
I get it. You're alone and desperate. It's sad not to have someone by your side.
You're right.
But believe me, there's someone out there for everyone. It's God's will.
You think so?
Certainly. Try and pray more. And visit the baths. That's important.
I wish I heard that earlier.
But it's never too late to change, believe me. Look at me. I'm just an ordinary village boy.
You might be right.
Enough talk.
Be reasonable. No one died in the end.
I said, enough talk. I know how to end this whole unfortunate situation. Take what I said about rectification to heart, and leave here in peace.
Very well. I was getting sick of the bandit life anyway. You'll never see me around these parts again. I swear. Farewell.
Hey, Hanka! Where's he going? I have no idea. That fella told... I don't get it. Hanka! Talk to us!
You both all right?
My sweet Vendula, did he hurt you?
I'm all right, Ma.
Thank God. Thanks for the rescue, Henry. And what about my husband? Did you find him?
I did. Hanka was keeping him in his camp. He was nearly a goner. I managed to treat his wounds.
His wounds? My God. What did those bastards do to him?
Well, they didn't treat him nicely, that's for sure. But he'll tell you himself. He's on his way back now.
Hanka, that bastard. I hope he'll pay for all his crimes.
It's not important. What's important is he won't be bothering you anymore.
Well, if you say so, I'll believe you. And I thought seeing my own home burned to the ground was the worst thing.
We've gone through a lot, Ma. So much suffering. We have to leave this place. Get as far away as possible, as soon as possible.
Wait. Did you hear something?
I don't hear anything.
There! Again! Someone's outside. Jesus. It's those bandits. There must have been more of them.
Ma, take it easy. I don't hear anything.
Henry, go and have a look.
Oh, it's not the bandits. Look who's come home.
Mikush!
Pa!
You made it here quickly.
I came as fast as I could. I nearly gave up the ghost. I was so worried about the two of you.
I'm so glad you survived. That horrible hunker tried to kill us.
I know. All because of the inheritance. He went absolutely mad.
If it weren't for Henry, he'd have killed Vendula. And then me.
That lunatic. Who would have guessed that about him? He used to be a good lad.
After all that, Henry let that good lad go.
Well, let's hope he never shows up here again. I'm awfully knackered. I need to lie down for a bit. Will you help me?
Of course, Pa. Come and rest inside.
I reckon you're hungry too. Vendula, give him some gruel. It should still be warm.
All right. Come on, Pa. Carefully.
And the two of us should have a word.
How are you?
Awful, my friend. Leave me alone. Excuse me.
What did you want to talk about?
I wanted to thank you for everything. You saved our entire family.
I'm glad I could help.
As you might have figured out, everything that happened was all because of our inheritance, which I hid from the soldiers in Messalis. I understand you've done everything you can for us, but I wanted to ask if you could go and get it for us. You're a strong, capable man, and you don't scare easy, and it'll be worth your efforts. Trust me.
All right, I'll look for it. But you'll have to tell me where I'll find it.
Listen, I'll tell you everything. My memory's not as good as it once was. Our house is the third one on the right when you follow the main road towards Visoka. Anyone entering the village goes by our house. Must have been about 2 days before the tragedy. The neighbor boy ran over and started yelling about how something was coming, that he'd heard it from the patrol on the road. No one believed him, not even his pa. After all, why would soldiers attack a monastery village one far from their camp. It didn't make any sense. That night, though, I had a strange dream. I tried to put out a fire, but the more water I poured on it, the bigger the flames got. So I decided to hide all our valuables. Only I couldn't do it during the day. I was worried someone would see me. I put all of it in a chest, loaded it onto a handcart, and waited till nightfall.
Continue.
When night fell, I snuck out the back of our house with a handcart, making my way through the hole in the fence next to the compost heap. Mikush was supposed to fix that hole a long time ago, but as good as he is with a needle and thread, well, when it comes to other work, you can forget about it. At least it made things easier for me. First, I headed right. Then I turned left, up the path, around the neighbor's barn. It's outside his fence. I had to stop there, because the neighbor's little brat was still awake and wandering around. Fortunately, he didn't see me. So I kept going past a low wall where two paths cross. There, I went left. Once I was safely out of the village, a dog started barking at me, so I had to pick up the pace. Instead of turning right down the path, I went straight into the field there. That handcart was damned heavy, and it was rough going off the path. I crossed the field, making it to the woods, but the wheel got stuck there. I couldn't go any further, and it was pitch black. I lit a lantern and dug a pit to fit that chest. Took me forever. When I was done, I could barely walk straight. The sun was coming up. I left the handcart and shovel there and went back the way I came. I hope those directions are good enough for you to find it.
Why did you do all that work yourself? Why didn't your husband help?
The fewer people know about it, the better. I didn't want to leave anything to chance.
That's all I need. I'll go and find your inheritance. I'm going for the inheritance. I hope it's still there.
I'm sure it is. No one would ever think to look where it's hidden. Me, Vendula, and Mikush will wait here for you. The angel of the Lord
What is it, Mutt? That dog just does what he wants, and not what I want him to do. I wonder what happened to the neighbour's boy. Maybe he managed to escape with his life too. Maybe. stench of fire. No. I don't want to be reminded of that day.
What's that? I'll show you.
Ah, this is where Svatova took the handcart onto the meadow. The inheritance can't be far.
What have you found, boy?
Go! Go! Quick! Quick! Ka! 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 God! 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 Go! I was in Merciless and followed your instructions.
And? Did you find it?
The chest was buried by the forest, exactly where you said. Next to the handcart.
My God! Thank you for everything. Vendula! Mikush! Henry has returned, and he found our inheritance.
Finally! Some good news.
Don't keep us waiting, Henry. Let's see what you have for us.
Here's everything I found.
Fabric, Roshan, and our ancestor? Nothing's missing.
This fabric's as good as new. Think of all the money this will make.
Finally, fortune smiled upon us.
It surely has. I told you that once our ancestor comes back to us, everything will be like it once was. Thank you, Henry. Here's something for your efforts. If you ever feel like learning something new, Mikush here would be glad to teach you.
So he teach me to play dice, eh?
You can't learn dice. You have to have it in your blood.
That's not what I meant. He's a tailor by trade, so he can show you how to mend your clothes.
I reckon I could. Stop by, Henry. I'll find time for you.
God bless.
Greetings to you.
I see you're on your feet. You feeling better?
Thank God, Vendula took care of me. So I'm feeling much better. Thanks for asking. I reckon it'll be a while before I dance again. But no matter. At least I can still hold a needle and thread.
Before I forget, I found your hat. Here it is.
My hat? I thought I'd never see it again. I made it myself. It's the latest Italian style. You won't find another one like it. Thank you very much, Henry.
I'd like to learn something.
What do you want to know?
I need a few experienced crafting tips.
Fine, but it'll take some time.
Oh, you pooch.
Praise be Jesus Christ.
Greetings.
Quick! Go quick! Quick! Gah! Quick! Quick! Go! Gah! Gah! Whoa! That's bloody deep. Car! Quick! Go! Car! Go! Da! Quick! Go! Whoa! Quick! Car! Go! Go! Whoa! 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 Whoa!
May God give you help, sir.
Scheiße ist das kalt. There's no end to this Was für ein Scheiß. Bin gleich bei dir.
My... A word about the price.
Hm, das könnte gehen. Sehr gut. It's a deal. Okay. Das war ein gutes Geschäft, mein Herr. Einen Moment noch.
Go! 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 Quick! Go!
Ow!
Whoa!
Me one.
God be with you.
Did you hear about what the Bellish plan? Conrad's going to win the tournament.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Hey!
What are
you
you
can't
doing?
walk around at night without a light. Do you want me to arrest you? Light a torch! Oh, you're ugly. Now I know why you wanted to be in the
Angel
dark.
was watching over you.
I suppose, but it still hurts like hell.
Being with the devil. Blessed Virgin. Who is it? Its name is...
I'd like to discuss the price.
I suppose we could give it a try. Aye, that will do. Thank you. And come again, sir.
And it gives him...
What would you like, sir?
I need to take a load off.
And what are you interested in, sir?
I'd like to get to know one of your pretty bathmates.
Don't worry. Once my girls get their hands on you, you'll forget all your sorrows. At least for a little while.
I can't wait.
Excellent. Pay up, and we can get started.
Let's talk about the price.
Certainly. No problem. Excellent. I'm sure you'll be very satisfied.
You don't see stamina like that every day. See you next time, warrior.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
At your service, sir.
Herzlich willkommen.
I see you're on your feet and in good health.
Ja. Ja. Gott sei Dank.
What about the eye? How did it turn out?
Gut, Heinrich. I only see cloudy for a day or two. But then the clouds go away. I see the world with new eyes now. Könnte man sagen, healing skill of Master Ibicus is great. I will remember him in my prayer. And I think my injury teach me discretion and humility.
Those are wise words. But it wouldn't be a bad idea to get a proper helmet. Best with a visor. I'm sure you'd look great in a hound skull.
Na ja. When I get enough Groschen, I will kaufen der best in Kottenberg.
I apologize.
This one is sharpened already.
have a kind master, hey, doggy?
Look what I have for you.
Quick, before Sigismund's soldiers seize it or torch it!
He might be onto something.
I'll say. I'll have a new dress for the occasion, so I look a bit more presentable.
Sei gegrüßt, mein Herr. Komm herein.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Was soll's? Warum nicht? Aye, you'll convince me with that price. Du hast ein gutes Geschäft gemacht, mein Herr. Lebe wohl.
Let's talk about the price.
Das könnte vielleicht gehen.
What would you say to this?
That sounds really interesting. Lower your price a little more and I'll be satisfied. Ja, das ist gut. Finally a good price. Viel Glück für die Zukunft, mein Herr.
Oh, come on. He doesn't even know I exist.
Onion! White, yellow and red. The best on the market.
Oh, Christ, what a day.
Good day to you. I'll
My
be with you in
respects.
just a moment.
Let's talk about the price.
Well, I suppose we can try. Finally, a reasonable sum. It was a pleasure doing business with you, sir.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Very well. You see, I knew we'd make a deal. Thank you, sir. And come again.
Careful.
A word about the price.
Very well. Finally, a reasonable sum. Happy to be of service.
We've got enough to go around. Big and small, round and thin, come and buy.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Huh. Very well. Finally, a reasonable sum. Looking for, sir.
The best wares on the market. Come and take a look. On. Pots for sale. Strong, well. Big hot.
Oh, excuse me.
Come and take your pick.
Barchet! The strongest Barchet from Cashon!
Because he's in the...
A word about the price.
Well, I suppose we can try. Aye, that'll do.
Glad to be of help to you, good sir.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Well, I suppose we can try. Finally, a reasonable sum.
Excellent. You made a fine purchase, good sir.
Such dir was aus.
Let's talk about the price.
Was soll's? Warum nicht? Aye, you'll convince me with that price. Danke. Das war ein gutes Geschäft, mein Herr.
My wares will bring you joy.
Let's talk about the price.
Well, I suppose we can try. Aye, you'll convince me with that price.
Thank you, sir. And come again.
Aaron wares!
I'd like to do something about that price.
Well, I suppose we can try. Aye, you'll convince me with that price.
Come closer and take a look. God bless. Quality goods here.
May God give you health, sir.
God bless you.
The girl's right.
God be with you. I'm sorry.
Nothing to your liking, sir?
Grüß dich. Was wünschst du?
When is the next tournament?
The day after tomorrow. There is still time to sign up.
I want to enter that tournament you mentioned.
Great decision, Heinrich. You will not regret it. Als erstes, let me explain the rules, so you know what to do.
Right. Make it quick.
We have 3 Disziplinen. Die erste, Sword and Shield Combat. Then gibt es noch Longsword Combat. Schwertkampf is done in light armor. You will get all the equipment you need for the tournament, including weapons. Keine Sorge. You must use it during the duels and return it to us at the end, yeah?
Of course I'll return what I borrowed. But what if I want to use my own gear? Can't I do that?
Not in the sword disciplines. Everyone uses the same equipment, so that only skill is the deciding factor. But in free combat, the last discipline, everyone uses their own weapons and armor. I recommend heavy plate armor if you have some. You can participate in all disciplines or just some. It is up to you. Every entry costs some game. And behave during the tournament, yeah? No funny business. And follow the instructions you are given.
Who are the other participants in the tournament?
All who are brave enough. Many local burghers, natürlich. It is a Kuttenberg tournament, after all.
How many fights will there be?
You will face an opponent and fight until someone has 2 wins. They will then move on to the finals. There, the first one to get 2 wins is the victor of the entire discipline.
Are there any prizes?
Yeah, glory and recognition. Also, some beautiful and valuable things. Coats, armor, weapons, all sorts of things. The city's craftsmen quite liked the idea and wanted to show off their work. So they donated a few pieces as prizes for the victor. But the main thing is to have a good Kampf, is it not?
Of course. Thanks. I know everything I need.
So, will you join the tournament?
Sign me up for the tournament.
Toll! What discipline will it be?
can't seem to make up my mind. Nah, you know what? Sign me up for everything.
Good choice. Pay the entry fee, and we are done here.
Here are the groschen, but I plan on winning them all back.
I look forward to seeing your attempt. May Lady Fortune be on your side. On the day of the tournament, go and see Fridush Kummel. He has the honor of running the tournament and will introduce you. Or you can wait here for the tournament, as you wish.
I want to wait for the tournament here.
Of course. There is a bed here for you. Just give me some groschen for food.
Here you are.
Esteemed citizens of Kuttenberg. Kuttenberg is a great city, famous for its wealth and the diligence of its people. But its citizens excel in more than just mining, trade, and crafts. They also excel in their bravery. That's why they didn't hesitate to take up their arms and show off their skill in a friendly competition. Glory to them, and glory to Kuttenberg.
Come here, lad. I'll help you put on your gear so you can crush them.
In a moment, we'll see. A duel between two skilled and seasoned fighters. Henry of Skalitz, a skilled fighter and a good friend of Kuttenberg and all its people. Some of you may have already had the honor of meeting him. In today's tournament, he wants to prove that the rumors about his prowess are all true. We know our first contender. Now let's see who'll pit his strength against him. Lucas, nicknamed the Half-Friar. He studied theology in Prague and wanted to reform the local harlots. But instead, it was he who was reformed. So he abandoned his studies. Only he and the Almighty know why he has signed up. So pay close attention to him, and you may be surprised. May God and fortune decide. What the hell are you waiting for? You're participating in a tournament. For the glory of Kuttenberg, let the duel begin.
me be!
Contender handles his weapon better. Henry of Skalitz. Victory's within his reach, but things are far from over. His opponent surely won't go down without a fight. Let your steel ring. Fight!
There's no escape!
He didn't have a chance in hell.
Jesus, I'm hit!
Shield and into him.
Fuck you! You won't get me! Take that! Death!
End of duel!
I give up!
Lady Fortune has fairly decided to award the second victory to the stronger of the two contenders. Henry! Henry! And now, two great fighters go head-to-head. Yannick the Scribbler, assistant of the city scribe, Teats. Yannick claims to have learned about sword fighting from a book, and now wants to put his knowledge to the test for real. I don't think he stands much of a chance, but the Quill Butcher still has more courage than most of you. And which worthy opponent has Lady Fortune chosen for him? There's no need to introduce Otto, as I'm sure you've smelled him long before you could see him. That being said, Otto is a funny, handy bloke. Let's see who will be tanning whose hide today. Who'll taste the glory, and who'll feel the sting of defeat? That will soon be decided. Contenders, forward!
All right, go.
Duel! Hoorah! Our brave contender secured the first victory! Odorous Otto, the Tanner! Victory's within his reach, but things are far from over. His opponent surely won't go down without a fight. For the glory of Gutenberg, let the duel begin!
Go fuck!
Cut up his coat!
End of duel! A second hard-earned win for this famous and truly mighty contender. Odorous Otto, the Tanner. He fought bravely. May he rejoice in... his success. The final clash, which will show whether Lady Luck is still on his side, is about to begin. All that remains now is to see the duel of Lady Fortune's favorites. Henry of Skalitz, welcome him once more. Now his skills will be put to the test by a tough bruiser who's well known across the town. Odorous Otto, the Tanner.
Somebody bathe that tanner!
Contenders, get to it!
You're a dead man. You know that?
Cut the bullshit and fight!
That hit home.
He didn't have a chance in hell of blocking that.
Oh, Christ! Shit!
I'm surprised the other Let your steel ring! Fight! End of duel! The deed is done! The winner of the sword and shield discipline is a nimble, skilled fencer who has yet to be defeated.
I'll have to bet a few groschen on
Henry of Skalitz, who has already triumphed once today. The time has come for our contenders to put their skills with the longsword to the test. It is a noble and dangerous weapon.
Give me the gear for the next discipline.
You're right on time. Here, let me give you a hand. Take care, sir.
Careful.
Now, we'll see a duel between two men. Neither of whom is to be trifled with. Henry of Skalitz, welcome him once more. And surely he will face an equally brave warrior.
Lady Fortune really smiled at me today, eh?
He entered the tournament to win over the heart of a fair maiden whose name he was too shy to reveal. But we all
This one is sharpened already.
and of course will reward his bravery. Enjoy the duel that will soon follow. That's it! Yes! Henry!
Veloz!
You need to protect yourself!
Just don't make him! Don't hold back! Take him down!
Let me go.
Tender secured the first victory. Henry! He clearly has the advantage, but will he be able to use it? We shall see.
One more time, just like that.
Ready? Fight!
That's it. Keep it up.
Oh, nein! Verdammt!
End of
Ich ergebe
duel.
mich. Ich ergebe.
It's decided. An outstanding display of prowess on the part of the victor. Winner of the sword and shield discipline, Henry of Skalitz. Now we'll see a fight between men who are no strangers to blades. Yannick the Scrivener! And who's going to face him? Peter the Miner, also known as Shut Up, as you will rarely hear a kind word from him.
What a jewel
But
that
deep
was.
down,
I need to
Peter
sharpen this.
was a man and is a well-respected miner. So, don't shut up. Instead, welcome Peter. May God and fortune decide. No time to lose. Get to it.
I'm just getting started. Son of a bitch!
Let the steel sing!
Christ, pardon me.
End of duel. Behold, the winner of the first duel.
So, how are you settling in?
Alles ist gut, Heinrich. People here have grown accustomed, it seems. Even that matter with Emmeram, I think, settled. Aber ein Ding I must still do.
I'd like to help you. What do you need?
Emmeram still has the fencing sword. And we need it zurück. You admit, without the sword, this house does not look so good.
And you're afraid to go and see him yourself?
Me? Afraid? It's rather unpleasant. Couldn't you stop by there for the sword? Ich werde dich bezahlen.
Well, fine. I'll do it. Looking for lost swords is kind of my specialty.
Wunderbar, Heinrich. And give my greetings to Emmeram. We don't need to argue immer wäre, no?
I will. But I can't guarantee he won't send us both to hell.
You must have faith, Heinrich.
Tenders, get to it.
Beautiful swordplay. That victory was well deserved.
I'm sorry.
You wouldn't have any work for me, would you?
Ja, I might know of something. Not long ago, ein Frau was here looking for a swordsman. But the whole thing is ein bisschen precarious.
Why? What's the deal?
She is a widow. Poor thing. She was looking for a warrior für ein Duell. And that is something the city council does not like to see. Deshalb, I cannot do it myself. I do not want to lose the Fechthalle. Aber you could help her. Go to her, tell her I sent you. And mein Gott, do nothing to bring shame on our guild. I have faith in you.
Fine. I'll go and see her and find out more.
She lives in the house in the middle of Haradek quarter.
Here we are. We'll soon know the winner of the longsword discipline. Welcome to the best swordsman of the day, Henry of Skalitz. Welcome him once more. We know our first contender. Now let's see who'll fit his strength against him.
Henry runs them off with his
Peter, shut up. May the best man win.
Give us a smile.
Contenders, forward.
You can't take me!
We'll see about that. Come and get another.
My word, that's some Meister Hal.
End of duel. This went to this skillful swordsman who displayed truly beautiful technique. Henry of Skalitz. Victory's within his reach, but things are far from over. His opponent surely won't go down without a fight. Ready? Go for it!
Bad luck. Useless.
I
yield.
Duel.
Mercy.
The final duel is over, and what a spectacle it was! There he is, a masterful swordsman, quick and precise. Such is today's longsword winner! Winner of the sword and shield discipline, Henry of Skalitz. We'll finish up the tournament with the free combat discipline. Each contender will compete in his own armor, using his weapon of choice.
Excuse me. I'm here to return the equipment.
Great. Glad to hear it. Hi. It's all here. Thanks very much. Take care, sir.
Otto, the tanner. I wish both of you the best of luck and a steady arm. We can't wait for you forever, Henry.
Henry will kick everyone's asses.
For the glory of Gutenberg, let the duel begin.
Christ, I'm hit!
Strike him down.
Henry will kick everyone's everyone's asses.
Glory to Henry!
Now, our honorable swordsmen will show off their skills.
Greetings to you too.
Matthew the Minter. Now his skills will be put to the test by a tough bruiser who's well known across the town. Peter, shut up. Who'll taste the glory and who'll feel the sting of defeat? That will soon be decided. No time to lose. Get to it.
Bad luck.
Holy fuck! That's skill!
Go fuck yourself.
Holy fuck! That's skill!
Fuck that! That was a
End of duel. You saw for yourselves which contender handles his weapon better. Peter, shut up. Victory's within his reach. But things are far from over. His opponent surely won't go down without a fight. Contenders, forward!
Hey, scheiße! Beat him to a pulp! Fuck him up! Bad luck! Hit him in the head! One good time! I haven't seen swordsmanship like that in a long time.
End of duel! An unexpected turn of events and a magnificent victory for this brave warrior, Matthew the Minter. Great news! Lady Fortune has smiled upon us, and we'll get to see one more fight. This is the decider. Ready? Go for it!
My word, you're quite a skilled swordsman.
of duel! You both put up a spectacular fight, but there can only be one winner. Peter, shut up! Glory to him and to his skill. The final clash, which will show whether Lady Luck is still on his side, is about to begin.
I'm sorry.
This day is coming to an end, and so is our tournament. But we still have time enough for the duels of our armored champions. Today's longsword champion, Henry of Scarlet. And surely he will face an equally brave warrior. Peter, shut up! Watch closely. We'll now see whose skill proves to be greater.
Yes!
That's right, just like that.
Yes! Yes!
No time to lose. Get to it.
He's handy with that thing.
Truly a joy to behold.
What did he do?
End of duel.
I give up.
Contender handles his weapon better. Today's longsword champion, Henry of Skalitz. He clearly has the advantage, but will he be able to use it? We shall see. Let your steel ring! Fight!
Good start. Well-deserved victory.
Oh! End of duel! People of Gutenberg, behold, undefeated and indomitable, nimble and strong. Those are the qualities of today's free combat champion. Henry! Henry! Hear ye, people of Gutenberg! This day has come to an end, and so has our tournament. But the glory of those who have excelled today will not fade with the setting sun. It will endure until they are finally overcome. God be with you, good people of Gutenberg.
At your service, sir. Good luck to you, friend.
Put away that weapon.
bishop or someone take care of it. I don't care.
I see what you mean, but there's one thing you can't deny.
What's that?
Right, that you really are pretty for your age.
I think so. You're just saying
Of course not. I was feeling under the weather in the evening, and the next morning I just
Levied in the city. I know the times are hard, but none of us have much to spare.
Welcome, sir. What can I do for you?
Menhard sent me. I heard you need somebody who knows how to fight.
Praise the Lord. I feared I wouldn't find anyone, and that would have been bad. That I'd end up all alone, just like with everything else.
First, tell me exactly what this is about. Menhard said it was fairly unusual.
My husband, may God rest his soul, left me saddled with some unpleasant business. He liked to spend evenings in the tavern and bet with the other regulars. And he promised one of them a fair sum of money after losing a bet. But that waster of mine recently passed away, and the other fella, Radmill, the cobbler's apprentice, has been hounding me like there's no tomorrow. He swears that he won fair and square and that I have to pay him the money, although I've hardly any myself. But he has no written record of it. We even went to the city council, but they just slammed the door on us. Since my husband's will says disputes are to be resolved by duel and Radmill won't relinquish his claim, it's up to God himself to judge. As a widow, I have the holy right for a fighter to stand for me.
Tell me more about my opponent. What kind of man is he? Perhaps we could reason with him.
What do you want to know about him? He's a whoremonger, lucky enough to run into that gullible husband of mine. There's no talking to him, which makes me wonder why Cobbler Yolen keeps a leech like that in his employ.
I'll fight for you.
Thank you. I was hoping you wouldn't leave a poor old widow in a lurch. Go make arrangements for the duel with that fool, the cobbler's man, in the town hall. Be with you, sir.
Praised be Jesus Christ.
God be with you.